Shoo! Okay, Giddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy Tuesday, sir. See, I got the day right today.
Is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
Today is wait. No. It's Tuesday. Bro, man, what the heck, man? He threw me out there. Dude, you said that so confidently. I was like, wait, am I stupid over here? Hey, listen, today is Tuesday.
Today's something. I think today is Wednesday, man.
Mm,
You must be on a different planet.
Nah,
Too
bro.
much, too much going on.
I got this calendar on lockdown, man, because today is my birthday month. Well, this August is my birthday month. So, I don't like when people say my birthday month. I don't celebrate my birthday for the whole month like people do, but my birthday is on one day and it's in August. So, if I don't know the days on any other month, yeah, August is my specialty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yas Daily Show. We bring you news on crypto adoption and some awesome scribble analysis as well. And when we're not doing that, we're building each other through shared knowledge and success. Is that a good way to put it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, before we jump into the activities of today, we would like to remind everyone that we are giving away $500 worth of Cardano.
Free money.
Free money. Two winners, $250 each. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers, all you have to do to be entered is to subscribe, like, and share the video as well, so that your friends can also subscribe, which gets us closer to that 5K sooner.
Hey, by the way, Cardano's at $1.35 the last time I looked.
Hey, you know,
I can look though.
speaking of, man, Charles, someone did a technical analysis saying that Cardano is about to plummet, and Charles Hoskinson was defending it. I'm like, why are you even defending it, bro?
Not from what I saw on the charts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know how it is these days, man. People just write articles because they have a keyboard. So, unfortunate, but that's where we are. The markets, okay, can you bless us with this?
Yo, man, we've not talked about this in a while. So there's the Bitcoin dominance and this Ethereum dominance that we've been looking at for a while.
Right.
Bitcoin is definitely making a big comeback after Ethereum. So Bitcoin currently at 44.5, and Ethereum has lost some points, even though its adoption continues to increase at a very fast rate. It's currently at 18.1. I will say a lot of that has to do with the gas fees. They're still quite high. It's come down back to 33 at the moment. But we can handle that. But we'll see what this recent update that is coming up does to the dominance of Ethereum on the market. That in the meantime, the volume of Bitcoin and cryptography continues to increase. I have to say though, there's been some reduction in the market cap. It's still about 2.9%, which is not too bad. In the last 24 hours, we've lost about 2.1%.
Right.
So I'm not sure if people are moving their money out or people are finding other ways to invest their assets. But we've seen some minor deductions, and we'll soon find out why this is the case. And
Absolutely.
that's about it for now. And we'll look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. In the last 7 days, it's still kind of stable. It's moving sideways. Cardano is moving sideways. I also a lot of things are kind of moving sideways, not really aggressively upwards right now on the charts. Shiba Inu, our future Cybertruck and Hellcat are kind of in the hole right now. It's kind of sucking, so we'll see where that goes.
Right.
I have to say their Shiba swap has been terrible, and customers have been really, really pissed with them about that. So, yep, that's what we got here for now.
Hey, man. I do have to say, that London hard fork, the Ethereum update, that is actually today. So we'll see how things go with that. So it's very interesting. What I'm really looking for is to see no gas fees. That's really the biggest thing for me. And of course, proof of stake. We're also happy about that. What the SEC chair comments on crypto mean for a possible Bitcoin ETF? Okay, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Long story short, man, the government just gotta put their fingers in everything. We've been reporting on this for a while, but the good news is that they just want to better regulate.
Right.
But we agree that we need regulation. The type of regulation that they are thinking of is what's a challenge. So the future of a Bitcoin ETF, it's good because we need a real good, strong tangible investment asset, or you want to call it intangible, because they say that crypto is not really an asset.
Right.
If they provide regulation the way they're supposed to, then making an ETF makes an issue. But the current fact is that the current markets, their regulations is not working. You know, the big whales get to do whatever they want,
Of course.
pay them off at the back doors, and you know, you have situations where you cannot day trade unless you have $25,000 in your account, and all these rules, and you know, black holes and all this other stuff that is going on, not being regulated. You know, we will not be having the issue of the squeeze that we have with GME and AMC going on if regulations were doing what regulations were supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
So we just gotta wait and see what kind of regulations they're gonna bring on board. But if they're saying they need to regulate, I guess that's a good thing, but it also could mean a bad thing.
Look, man, when it comes to regulations, I understand the need for regulations. And regulations can be a good thing if it's done with a good heart. But as we know, our government tends to engage into some predatory rules, if you will. That does not necessarily favor everyone. But I do have a question. Is this, when they speak of the ETF here, are they speaking of a crypto ETF or a traditional market ETF that represents crypto?
Boom, the latter.
The latter. Okay.
Traditional ETF in the exchange.
Right.
That reps kind of like what Riot does.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Riot and what is it? Dude, I forgot the name of Michael Saylor's company. Is it Grayscale?
MicroStrategy.
MicroStrategy. Dude, I could. Yeah. So pretty much kind of like what MicroStrategy does.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's pretty cool. Hey, man, we're looking.
And then that way you can have that in your retirement account, and you can
Exactly.
choose to invest in it if you want.
Well, as this unfolds, we're definitely going to be learning more about it and sharing more of this information with everyone. So, link is going to be down below. Grayscale reveals 34.5 billion total asset under
That's a
management.
B, by the way.
That's a B.
Billion.
That's a B. B in crypto. Hey, that's
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Grayscale recently published an update about the firm's crypto assets under management, AUM. The largest crypto asset management firm now has 34.5 billion worth of assets under management. Grayscale touched an all-time high of 52 billion in April. The world's largest crypto asset management, Grayscale, recently published an update about the firm's digital assets. Well, we've already kind of been through that. And then, of course, we have a list here of some of the assets that they have under management. Tell us about this, sir. I see a lot of things we have there.
So we've reported about Grayscale in the past, not
Right.
once but twice. And what we talked about was Grayscale was going to start buying more Bitcoin. But now we have the details of the kind of coins that they bought. They did not just only buy Bitcoin, they bought several other altcoins. So we've also mentioned, I think actually quite recently, that there's going to be some transition by the big whales and the big hedge funds from the two main coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum, to the altcoins. And we've started to see that with Grayscale now. So if you're wise out there and you're still trying to figure out what kind of coin you want to buy, of course, we're not financial advice. These guys have done a lot of research. They paid a lot of analysts some serious money to research into all these coins. And these are the coins that they selected. We actually have a couple of these coins. We're quite interested into why they picked a couple of other coins. But these are some of the coins that we're also invested in as well. This kind of makes us want to invest more into some of these altcoins as well.
One thing that I would say that I noticed there is that a lot of these coins that they have are sort of like DeFi related, right? If we roll back here, we have things like YFI, which is yield finance, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Link, you know what I mean? Ethereum. Yeah. So these are really good coins. And I would say, I think the cheapest one there is going to be BAT, Basic Attention Coin.
Yeah.
And
Aave.
how much is Aave right now?
Two
something probably. Yeah. So, these are some pretty good coins. I think that
Cardano is cheap.
Yeah, and a lot of this
coin yet.
right. A lot of these coins here we do have, right? And we're not this is not financial advice.
We're giving out Cardano, and Cardano's
on
the list.
We are giving away Cardano. Exactly. Hey,
guys,
what does
know what we're talking about, man?
That say something. That say something. I would say that much. So, I think that these are good projects to be invested in. Like I said, we already hold a lot of these. This is not financial advice, of course. You have to do your own research and invest accordingly. But on my end, based on the research that we've done in the past, a lot of these are very good cryptos to be having. Our final story for today. Oh, this one is gonna be fun. Bitcoin trader robbed a knife point. I can't even read it.
I feel really bad for the fellow. I just can't understand how he came up with this concept.
Bitcoin
it's not
trader
making sense to me.
Bitcoin trader robbed a knife point of $523,000 in cash. In cash, okay? When he tries to buy Bitcoin, there is one situation that I can think of where you can buy Bitcoin in cash. That is if you go to an ATM. You know, they have Bitcoin ATMs, the Bitcoin kiosk, where you could roll up to it and buy some Bitcoin, right? But you probably should not carry $52,000 or $523,000 to go do that. But in the case of this guy, which is even worse, a South Korean Bitcoin trader has reportedly been robbed at knife point of $523,000.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. That's $500,000 to go buy Bitcoin.
Why would you do that in person? Why can't you just go in your bank and do it as a bank transaction and have it, stamped?
This is what blows my mind about this, bro. You have $500,000. I know you have a phone. I know you have some network connection, bro. I don't care if you're living in South Korea. Okay, first of all, South Korea is not that underdeveloped. You clearly have $500,000. You're doing something. So, according to a report by One Asia or Asia One, a South Korean crypto trader. First of all, they need to stop calling him a trader, bro. I don't know how many traders are walking around with cash. What, you're doing physical trades? He's trading Bitcoin on the streets. This is tough. So anyway, this guy attempted to meet with the Bitcoin seller, and at this point, a couple men approached him with knives drawn. Listen, man, people usually in the crypto world, when people rob, it's hacking, digital stuff.
Is crypto illegal in South Korea? Is that why he was trying to do this? I'm just trying to make sense of.
I don't think it's illegal in South Korea, and we can confirm that. But whatever the circumstances were, it just was not smart to carry that much money. I mean, with $500,000, I'm pretty sure you could find a safe way to buy crypto. This person went to meet with someone to buy Bitcoin from them. I don't know, man. No one deserves to get robbed. No one should be getting robbed. But I don't think that was a smart move on his part. What do you think?
Terrible. All right,
dude,
man.
Who knew, man?
Scribble.
You can rob digital assets at knife point. This is a beautiful thing. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Anyway, jumping to Scribble analysis here. Bitcoin currently trading at $38,311. Okay, can you take it away?
So here's some technical, we call them scribbles. I see some retrievements, but I think it's gonna hold this line. I'm just looking at the chats. I'm looking back to see what have happened in the past, and what basically what's going on in the news, the whole psychological effect.
Right.
I don't see it. It might not even touch that white line. I think between that 41,000 and that 38,000 range, it's gonna be the range. I don't see it going to 36,000. I might be wrong, because based on the white cloth and the double bottom bearish pattern, that $38,000 seems to be that point where it's supposed to go and retrace and then bounce back up. If it bounces below 36, then we're gonna go back into another bearish market. But if the goal is to maintain this bullish market, then it's supposed to bounce off this line. That's basically my analysis right now.
Absolutely. They say nothing goes up continuously all the time. So we expected this pullback, right? These things will always kind of move in that zigzag motion. Where it's sitting right now, I think that it's essentially the support level right there around that 38 360. It might move back somewhere. Yes, I can see that happening, but for now, I think it's probably going to consolidate between, and very much like Kenny said, if it pulls back some more, the next support level is going to be that $36,356. I'm okay with it getting to that point. Obviously, we've already kind of charted around it, but hanging around there right now, I think it's just going to be here for a little while, and then the move up will resume.
If it goes below that, then we're gonna enter another bearish market.
Yeah, if it goes below that, then yeah, definitely we're we're in trouble, because that's gonna be below. There's going to be some serious selling pressure first of all for it to go below that, and that's the reason for that. Ethereum currently trading at $2,515. Your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I think we talked about which area this was going to be kind of consolidating at, similar to what was going on at Bitcoin.
Right.
Worst case scenario, which is no, actually it's not a worst case scenario. Based on historical charts and lessons learned, this pattern is telling us that it should retest at 24,000 ish. If it doesn't and it continues this bullish pattern, that's great. But 24,000 is the support for this current movement, and then it should continue its journey back up. But it might not even touch it and just continue to go up.
Absolutely. Well, I'm just going to put that trend line right there for now while we monitor this. We'll see how it goes. If it carries up on that line, then, still an upward trend. If it breaks down from it, then, of course, we're either consolidating or making that move back or pulling back even further. Yeah. Last but not least, we have Cardano in the house. Remember yesterday it was kind of just going sideways. Your thoughts, sir?
The RSI TTM score is kind of showing us that this might be a continued bullish market. It's a lot slower than what's going on with Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Right.
But there is this movement is showing us that this is kind of a slow bullish. You have two bottoms. I don't see the retest yet, so I think there's still an upward movement before the retest occurs. I'm not sure. I don't think this red candle is the beginning of a retest, unless I just don't see it. It's currently at the support line though. If you look at previous candles, so it's currently at the major support. Would you call that a support or a resistance? That's a support line.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a support line right there.
Yeah, some sort of hidden support of some
sort. The yellow
sort.
line is your major resistance. So that's the current support line right around there. So it might go sideways from this point as well before it makes the next candle upwards.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to point out
psychological analysis added to this as well.
Yeah, I'm going to point out one interesting thing. So a little bit of a differentiation. The yellow lines there. Now that yellow line there was a price target that I set at $1.40, the first yellow line, and then the second yellow line is $1.46, which is our previous level of resistance, right? Okay. We've been there in the past, and I was just kind of predicting yesterday, was the day before yesterday, that this was going to run up close to about 140. Yeah, we started making it there, but right now it's pulling back. So I don't know if that will make it there, but I will say one thing that I also sort of noticed. I feel like Cardano is just moving significantly slower, following the pattern of, say, Ethereum and
slow, just like Bitcoin. The project.
Dude, everything about it is kind of slow. I mean, people are getting definitely impatient about how long it's taking for Cardano to release their stuff. But hey, man, overall, man, they say great things take time. That's what I say. So, Cardano still holding at $1.35 at the time of this recording. Okay, Kenny, any final thoughts?
No, again, I'll keep it short again today. Thanks for watching. It's been great being able to add value to this community. Of course, we have interviews. Definitely watch our interviews as well. We bring really great minds on the show. This is just one of the things that we just decided to do daily. It's one of our passion, which is investing and trading, and of course, part of that is crypto. And thanks for watching.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go away, okay, I would just like to remind everyone again: like the video. subscribe. Okay, share it with your friends because we're giving away $500 worth of Cardano once we get to 5,000 subscribers, and all you have to do to be entered is to be subscribed. So doesn't get any easier than that. Love it. Until next time, Chevron Brazen out.
Double O out.